Hey, everybody, and welcome. It's Chrissy and Holly from Coffee with the Chicken Ladies. We're here for this week's Tuesday's tip. How are you doing today, Holly Ann?
Great. Yourself?
I'm doing great. So, we figured we would start off the Tuesday's tip with telling you a little bit about the new episode that's out today.
Episode 133 just dropped. We spotlight a worldwide favorite, the Wyandotte chicken.
Yes. And we talked to Mark and Twain, who were over at Neutrina Foods, all about Neutrina. Go back into the history of it, everything. It's fascinating. You won't want to miss
It's
this.
a great interview. So, we're talking today about something that we've been quite passionate about, and that is a rooster plan.
Yes, we thought today would be a good day to spotlight that because we have a little story to tell you guys that happened about a week and a half ago. Kelly over at Adopted Bird Network, who also runs Poultry DVM, contacted us and wanted to see if one of us, which we know it's going to be this one, could foster a rooster. And why don't you tell everybody about what happened?
So, I said yes immediately because, a boy in need, obviously, we're going to be there. Got a little more information, and apparently, someone had abandoned a bantam rooster um, up in York, Pennsylvania, which is not too far from me.
Yeah.
At an apartment complex, just randomly left him there. He'd been there for a couple of weeks, and I think the residents were complaining about his 5 a.m. crowing. Plus, it was on a very busy road. I mean, there are a whole bunch of reasons why this guy needed to be safely retrieved. So, my husband, bless his heart, spent half of a day trying to catch this little guy. I think the only thing that kept him alive for those weeks is that he's tiny, he flies, and he's super,
He
super
got up in
fast.
trees.
Super fast. So, when my husband couldn't catch him, we went back that same night armed with headlamps, and we eventually found him in a tree. And my husband climbed up and got him down. Thank you, Pete. And he was rewarded the name, so he got to name the bantam
Rambo.
Rambo.
So that
Now,
is a new addition to your family.
so we're going to show you Rambo. He's cute as a button. This is Rambo.
So there's Rambo.
Now, Rambo is a purebred Belgian Duclay. That's someone abandoned.
So we thought we would take this opportunity just to go out there and just talk about it one more time about having a rooster plan and how important it is. No matter how you get your chicks, at a farm supply store, a big chain store, through a hatchery, you hatch your own. There's always a chance that you're going to get a boy if you don't want one.
Right, exactly. And you need to be prepared to accept that responsibility. So you need to have a plan.
Right.
Now, if you're hatching and you're planning to grow your own table birds, then you have the rooster plan covered. That's what you're going to do. If you can't have roosters, then you might want to check around and find someone who can take that rooster if you get one.
And rehome them. I go to a different farm. You can check a rescue. And there's always a possibility that you can start what's called a bachelor flock. We always talk about that on the show. We actually talked to Kelly about it in
episode 116. We talk about setting up a bachelor flock and having a rooster plan.
Right.
I have a bachelor flock.
Right.
So, we're always ready to help with advice. If you can keep a rooster, obviously that's the best case scenario.
Right.
If you have a rooster with behavior problems, there are a lot of us who are doing chicken education right now that are more than happy to help you with this.
Just reach out to us. We can help you. So we just wanted to spotlight how important this week the rooster plan actually is. If you have any questions about it or concerns, feel free to message us. We're always here. We can help you out any way we can.
Absolutely. Whatever you decide, just make sure it is a humane and safe option for the rooster.
Okay, so what should we tell everybody to do?
Hug your chickens
every day and kiss them too. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye.